Hi Tumbleton Town. So I'm gonna do like a video blog for you today. So I'm gonna do the video blog for a serious face. I added a quote, my favourite quote, to this wall, and it's so far taken me 5 hours. Now I've got to cover a whole bookcase in quotes if I'm gonna keep to my word. So judging by the amount of quotes I have gathered, this is going to take me about a year and 2 months, and I'm going to be at uni by then, and I'm sure that I'll have other forms of procrastination to be getting on with. Might just paint an Art Nouveau pattern on it that I'm doing on the rest of my units. I don't know, I'm going to save this for the video blog later in the week because I'm going to do a video blog that's all about my room, yeah? So anyway, any design related questions that you want to propose to me, please direct them to my ask box. So, questions. Anyway, I only had 3. Well, I had quite a few from Kira, but I'm going to be really cheeky and save 3 of them for my design blog, just in case nobody asks me any questions. So yeah, teasing you there, Kira. I'm so sorry, Mama. One of the questions I will answer, and that is, how has 2012 treated you thus far? Well, it's been quite snazzy. Yes, snazzy, or rad, as I believe the hip to the jive people might call it. Yes, it's been good. Yes, and she informs me there. Now this is, just brace yourselves, guys, because there's no bananas. And that's quite an issue, because the banana is a staple to many people's diets, you know, and I fear that in these current times of drought we need bananas to keep our spirits up. So we best go to Jamaica and get some. I think it's the only option, really. Somebody also asked me what my favourite dinosaur was. I don't know. Right. I like dinosaur behaviours, I don't study like one dinosaur. So I could probably narrow it down. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ankylosaurus, Sauronophoidids, Stegosaurids, Ceratopian, Iguanodontin, Camarasaurids, Hypsilophodontin, Hadrosaurids, Prosauropods, Fabrasaurids and Heterodontosaurids, Dromaeosaurs, miscellaneous sauropods, Diplodocids, but I do quite like Coeliosaurs, Pachycephalosaurs, Archaeopteryx, Carnosaurs, like carnivores but not, miscellaneous theropods, Tyrannosaurids, Ceratosaurs. Actually, I just completely lied to you. I do quite like prosauropods. Yeah. So I hope this has kind of answered your question. Right, and I conclude with this lovely, lovely anonymous person who sent me the most beautiful message, saying, I'm just gonna quote this. I have a question for your vlog. How did you get into all the cool stuff you're into? Like, how did you get into sewing and photography, as well as the comedy you like and the awesome old-fashioned things you're into? I really envy your style and personality. And being serious, not sarcastic. I hope it doesn't come across that way. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank myself, because clearly this is all about me. It's quite tricky to answer, because quite a few of the things that I'm into now are a result of childhood obsession, or something that my family have done for like generations, like the sewing, for example. My great grandma used to sew costumes for theatre, and my nan sews. Well, I don't think I've ever actually seen her use a sewing machine, but she knits and crochets. She prefers crocheting because it's quicker. She's quite impatient. But in fact, my sewing machine right here, Beatrice or Betty or B, depending what mood I'm in, was my mum's birthday present when she was 16 or 18 I think, and then I got it for my 18th birthday. Things like comedy, probably for my dad. My mum really doesn't have a sense of humour. The comedy, kind of, because of my personality, right, I hate romance. In the real world or in the film world. I hate it. I loathe it. Just, oh no, I just don't like it. I don't really like films anyway, because I can't just sit and watch a film. I can't even just sit and watch the television. I have to be doing something else at the same time. Drawing or knitting or sewing. I can't just sit. I couldn't just sit and watch a film, right? Unless it's to see a Tim Burton film, because those are the only films that I can sit through and just sit and just watch. I grew up on Monty Python and Victoria Wood's Dinner Ladies sitcom. French and Saunders came from, I don't know, I just kind of stumbled upon them. And then Ab Fab, I used to sneak into the sewing room when I was a wee little girl and watch it late at night because I wasn't allowed to watch it, but I did anyway because I'm a rebel. Harry Potter was a result of villainy at primary school, where I rebelled against the lack of challenge in the younger section of the library. And went to the year 6 section and picked up the book about witches and wizards and stole it and never returned it. Angela Lansbury and Doris Day, childhood thing. Grew up on Calamity Jane. Actually think I thought I was Calamity Jane, and then wanted to be Doris Day when I grew up. What kid doesn't? Angela Lansbury came from Bedknobs and Broomsticks as a kid, and then Murder, She Wrote when I was ill, and then realised that I was skipping school pretending to be ill to watch Murder, She Wrote when I was ill. Voyager, Catherine Janeway. I used to watch a bit of Picard with Daddy, and Deep Space Nine, and then Daddy never liked Voyager because he didn't like Kate Mulgrew's voice, so I used to watch it to annoy him at first. But I think I actually had a crush on her when I was little, as well as having one now. God, I'm so repressed. Awesome old-fashioned things. Just history generally is quite important to me and to like everything else. My first love was ancient Egypt, definitely ancient Egypt, from a really early age. I think I actually came out the womb with a cat just sacrificing like crocodiles and stuff. I have Mabel Norman to blame for my obsession with the 1920s culture and fashion. Corsetry, art and history really came about from my joint disorder, because I was advised to wear a medical corset and went, I don't think so. I don't think so. So I had to agree to buy a proper corset, steel-boned. Yes, lovely. And kind of researching how they were made, to make sure that they were made in the right way to help me, support my back, and then wore it and was like, this is the most comfortable thing in the world. So yeah, I'm a bit weird like that. I'd much rather wear a corset than a bra. Much rather. So kind of looked into the history of it, and everything, and then kind of women's body image back then stemmed from that, and so you can't really study corsetry without studying fashion as well. So until sometime next week, goodbye!